This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hey, everybody.
Morning.
We had a really, really fun show today. We talked about different things that were in
Different
the pool
things.
that shouldn't be in the pool.
Yes, we caught up with our docker, Sean Darcy.
We did. We talked about free rides, and people have been making the most of them with Netflix in particular lately.
And dumplings. We caught up with
And
Brendan Pang.
How about how we started the show?
Oh, yeah. I had a lot of trauma earlier
Yes.
this morning. We talk about that.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. Wake up. Yeah. On Nova 937. Let's go.
It's 6:02, Nathan, Nat and Sean. Happy Thursday.
I know.
Oh, mate, look at us go.
We're nearly there.
Oh, it's downhill, friends. Hang on, Nate.
Hey, never before has Sean Darcy come into the studio before 7 o'clock.
Oh, hello.
Must be important then. He's got an announcement. Is he leaving?
Well, the West
Going to
Australian
Geelong?
must be right.
Is he back on the dance floor? Where
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to report in his life, isn't there? The king of dumplings in this town is Brendan Pang. He's going to be joining us after 7 o'clock. And if he doesn't bring dumplings,
Well, we won't let him in. We've just.
Well, we've got
I hope his people have
Yeah.
heard this.
We couldn't have said it clearer.
No.
Halfbacks.
Yes.
Is going to be won tomorrow by someone.
that's right. Sending somebody to Adelaide for the
Yeah.
State of Origin. That last quarter is happening as well, so you can go to the footy tomorrow in style with food and drinks included.
So much to get through. Let's get cracking, eh?
If it's time for a winter trip, jump on What If, the place to go for quick Aussie getaways.
Oh, I reckon it'd be a hotel staycation for me.
For accommodation, flights and more, book on the What If app. What If? It's Aussie for travel.
Really nice having you here this morning,
Thank
Natalie.
you.
Now, what happens is I'll get in first, and then Sean will come in around 5 to 5, maybe around that sort of
Yeah.
time, and then Natalie will stroll in about 10 past or 15.
Got my
quarter
coffee.
Past. Yeah, she's all ready. And this morning it's 20 past, no, 20 past, no, then 22 past, and then I've turned to
22
Ruby.
past.
22 was that?
That's the
It
threshold.
was at 22 past, and I said to Ruby, "Shall we call Nat?" And Ruby's like, "Yeah, okay." So Ruby ran.
What
up
happened
to
when
see,
you called?
Ruby ran up to see if you're in the kitchen first, and you weren't. Well, we didn't even. That's the calling of a phone. We didn't even get that.
Straight to voicemail.
Straight to VM.
Did
Straight
you
to voicemail.
leave me a voicemail?
Yeah, we all farted into
Which-
the phone. And then I rang our boss Dave over in Melbourne and just said to Dave, "Hey, Nat's phone's dead," and
There's no.
Well, we're
response.
hoping.
And I thought, okay, well, she hasn't charged it. And, a lot of us haven't charged it anyway. And then luckily, you walked in.
Yeah, it's at 5:40, which is not ideal. So what happened this morning, I woke up and I'm like, I wonder what time it is because my alarm hasn't gone off yet. So obviously I've woken up, but I feel okay. So
Yeah.
I look at my watch
Yeah.
and it says 4:59.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, no, well, that's not right. That's...
Because I should be at work.
That's no, well, that's wrong. So I looked at it again, and I looked at it repeatedly, and then I swore a bit.
Yeah.
And then I pick up, and I'm like, how have I slept through all of my alarms? So because I have 4 separate alarms that go off at various times to avoid the snooze button thing. I have these,
Yes.
separate
Oh,
alarms.
yes.
Yep.
So then I pick up my phone and look at my phone, and it's dead. There's nothing, blank screen.
But
Just
you
a
had it
blank
on
screen.
charge.
Yeah, it was on charge. I leave
Yeah.
it on charge overnight.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
So it was charging overnight. It was on when I went to sleep.
Yep.
And then it stopped working at some point in the night.
Lucky.
And it's literally dead, not
It's dead.
responding at all.
Yeah, we've tried the reboots, everything.
And so then you like, okay, I need to, how am I going to tell people I'm running late? So I got on I can message from my laptop. So I messaged Amy, our producer, and said, oh my God, I've slept in. So sorry. I'll be there when I can. Amy's got the day off today, which
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about.
So now,
I shouldn't be checking
so
that.
now what have
No
you done?
way.
Probably woken up.
Hopefully Amy had her, she was on, what do you call it? The night thing.
Yes.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Sorry, Amy. And so then, which means Amy then hadn't contacted Ruby to let Ruby know. So nobody knows. My phone is still dead. I can't use it. I've got no...
It's interesting that you haven't been able to power it up. Like,
Nothing.
it did not power
No,
up.
nothing at
It
all.
just
And
go-
the
it's
worst
just given
thing-
up on
the
you.
worst
and this is a new phone.
Yeah.
It's an iPhone 14 that I bought at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
The worst thing about this scenario for our job is then we're going, okay, how do we get word to Natalie? And
Yes.
so then I went and said to Sean, do we know anyone in the area? And then Sean
Apart from me.
Sean goes, well, my family's not going to do it. and they won't because look at the time.
I know, but
And then
they
we're like,
literally
okay.
live 5 minutes away.
I did say to Nathan, Jesus, getting that time where this is like a dangerous period.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I know we're like, oh, she could be late, but the reality
Yes.
is could be someone could knock you off.
And then Ruby
Thanks, Sean.
had a plan.
I love that that's the...
But I had to keep going with the typing.
Ruby knows a girl that Natalie doesn't know that lives in the area, and Ruby was going to slide into her DMs and ask her to go and knock on your door. And Ruby goes, "What do you think?" And I said, "Well, if I'm going to put myself in Natalie's shoes, and I've just woken up in a panic, and there's a stranger at my door telling me to go to work. I don't know if I'd be receptive."
No,
of that.
I know that girl. I lent her my old car for a while. She
Okay.
lives 3 doors down. That would have worked.
three
That
doors
would have
down.
worked. They would have. Thankfully, I did get here in time. But the fact when your phone is dead,
Dead. Yep.
it is debilitating.
It
now.
is because
It's
not only
debilitating.
will borrowing someone's charger not work, but all your information's in there.
Yeah,
Everything,
that's right.
Everything's in there.
Without it, like I couldn't listen to my podcasts on the way in.
Yeah.
Apple Pay's the big one, probably.
Well, yeah, that's
But
right.
also, what about if you're like a tradie and you're driving, you rely on your GPS to get
Of
to your
course,
next
of
job,
course.
and then suddenly
Yes.
it cuts out mid-GPS
Yes.
and you can't remember where you're going?
Because Uber drivers as well always they have all their stuff on their
Yeah.
phone.
yeah, everything.
We want to talk about this when your phone stopped working, right? So it's not flat or anything; it's gone. Like your phone's
It's dead, dead.
Your phone's dead. How can that stuff up your day? We're going to give somebody $150 to spend at Autobar Mechanical.
Oh, nice.
Autobar Mechanical putting the service back into service centres. You can Google Autobar today.
I mean, better that the phone's dead than that I'm dead. I'll take
so
that.
much
I'll
better.
take
Good.
that.
Yeah.
But it's very, very
Yeah,
inconvenient.
I know. I did have the number up from Marina Perslow.
Thank you.
Because if
Nathan.
Natalie's having a funeral, she wants it with a woman's touch.
Really thoughtful. We're talking about the pain of when your phone absolutely dies.
Yep. Because we need them in this day and age.
Yes.
We do.
We, you know what? Back in the day when the mobile phones first came out, remember we're going, no one needs this.
Yeah.
No one needs
We
it.
need all
Now
of
we
it.
rely on it.
I've already
for
told
everything.
Nathan I'm meeting down that store at
Yeah.
4:04.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not just a phone. It's a computer. It's your calendar. It's everything.
It's your phone book. It's everything.
It is.
So we are talking about when that just stops working, you cut off from it. Hi, Karen.
Hi, how you going, guys?
Great,
Karen.
Kaz. Okay, what happened when your phone died?
It was my 49th birthday. It was a Saturday night, and I was taking all these photos, and I thought, I'll be fine. I'll be able to post it, 10:30, 11 o'clock before I go to bed, or, when I had time.
Yes.
And it died. It just died on me for 2 days, and I couldn't post till Monday, and people were, trying to contact me, and I say it was like narcolepsy, because it happened after that a few times, and I had to take it to Google and Telstra, and it'd be like, one day it was 3 days. I was like, nah, I can't do this.
That's the worst. So I'm guessing, do you have a Samsung?
No, I don't.
Was that a
What do you
Google
have?
phone?
Was that
did you say?
a Google phone?
I have an iPhone.
Oh, okay, right. Because when you were saying you took
I
it to
got it
Google
in
and stuff.
October.
Yeah,
October
right.
last year.
Because everyone can try and work out what's happening with an iPhone, but if that happened on a Google, or
Yes.
Pixel, or a Samsung,
Throw your hands up.
throw it into the river because no one can work that out.
Peg it.
I
That
love that.
sucks.
I mean,
no one believes you that it's not working.
I know.
Yeah,
They
that's
try
true.
all the fiddly, and they don't believe you. They think you're lying.
Yeah, that's
And I
but you know
like,
why,
that's
Karen?
again.
Because too many people use it for an excuse when it's not true.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, no, my phone died. And it's like, no, it didn't.
It's
You
a
just
good
didn't want to
point.
answer it.
Those
I've
people-
got evidence
Yeah.
that mine is dead.
I love when people say things like, oh yeah, I don't think my phone's sending the text properly.
Yeah.
No way that of all the phones in the world that decided that yours isn't going to work quite well. Okay.
Thank you, Karen. Ethan's in Hall's Head. Hello.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Ethan.
Hey, Ethan.
What happened when your phone died? How did it impact you?
I was actually driving down south, didn't know the area, went to a job, and then I had to go to Bunnings to get a couple of things, and didn't know my way back, and my phone just decided to die when I was at Bunnings. So, so I had
Are
to
you
go
still
down to
there?
JB. No, I'm not.
Yeah, what happened?
I had to go down to JB Hi-Fi and actually buy a GPS to figure out how to get back to the job.
You bought a physical GPS.
Oh, Ethan. You can't exactly go to an area and start
When
knocking
is
on
the last time someone's bought a physical GPS?
I know.
How much was it? Do you remember?
Oh, it's about $200.
Oh, that's expensive.
What a stitch up, Ethan.
Oh.
That is a stitch.
Okay.
See, we rely on it for so much stuff.
That is so
You do,
funny.
you do.
Yeah.
And even paying. If I don't carry money on me
No.
or a wallet.
I carry a wallet with no money.
Luckily I still got a physical card in my wallet, but
Yeah.
you got all your digital cards and everything on there.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
Hey, Ethan, that was great.
Yeah, thank you, Ethan. Ethan and Karen are in the running for Nova's 10K a day.
Just like that, and Ethan's going to walk away with $150 to spend at Autobarn Mechanical as well.
Good on you, Ethan.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean. Last quarter. Sensational play.
Be there to cheer on the home team from the Bankwest Best Seats in the House.
Here we go. Time for a round of last quarter. If you win the last quarter, then you've won the last quarter and you are off to Optus Stadium, 2 premium Bankwest Best Seats to Saturday's match between West Coast and Essendon.
Well, you know what? The hardest thing to do is get your head around the rules. Kim, do you understand the last quarter?
Yes, I do.
It's pretty simple, Sean. What are you
How
talking
do you
about?
win the last quarter, Kim? How do you win it?
By answering all 4 questions.
By winning the last quarter.
Yeah.
By winning the last quarter.
It's possible that you could only answer one question.
I cannot believe you didn't go with that very strong branding.
What do we have to do? All right, Kim, you are up against Trevor from Jarrahdale. Morning, Trev.
Good morning, guys. How you going?
Hey,
wonderful,
Trev.
Trev.
Hey,
Great,
Trev. How do you win the last quarter, Trevor?
Win the last quarter. The 4th quarter, you're the winner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trevor.
Head around about. Marketing's doing some good.
All right, so let's test your buzzers. Kim,
Kim.
Trevor,
Trevor.
working
Good luck with the match here.
All right, time for the first
Sean
quarter.
First quarter of the last quarter question is, in AFL, what colour ball is used in night games?
Trevor.
Kim.
Trevor.
Yellow.
Kim knows you
Sorry,
right.
Kim.
Trevor, you're through to
Trev.
the second quarter where you're going to be taking on Karen from Balladura. Hi, Karen.
Hello.
Hi, Karen.
You know how you win the last quarter, don't you?
I do. You've got to get the question right to begin with to even get there. Is that right?
Well, I mean, sure.
The saying goes, how do you win the last quarter, guys?
Well, you win the
the
last
last quarter.
Karen, they're looking at you. All right, Karen, let's test your buzzer. Karen,
Karen.
working well. Here we go, second quarter question.
Which game is played on a large plastic mat with 6 rows of large coloured circles?
Karen.
Yes, Karen?
Twister.
Karen's through to the
Trev.
Trev.
We played a lot around here, but the nude version.
It's third quarter time. Karen, your opponent is
Karen.
Nat from Byford. Hello.
Morning.
Hi,
Hi,
Nat.
Nat.
Nat, how do you win the last quarter?
You win the last quarter.
Yes, Nat. Yes, Nat. Takes a Nat to really know how to nail things. Nat, well, let's test your buzzer, Nat.
Nat.
Working well. Here we go. It is the third quarter, including bye rounds. How many rounds are there in a regular home and away AFL season?
Nat.
Yes, Nat?
23.
No. It's
No,
24.
Harry.
Harry got carried away.
Yeah.
It's 24. Sorry, Nat.
Going by my sheet here.
Yes, no.
Yeah.
It's 24.
I guess it's this then.
That's right. So, Karen, you are through to the last quarter. We farewell
I wouldn't
Nat.
have known that. Well done.
Yeah.
You'll be taking on Paul from Beerley. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning. How are you going?
Fantastic,
Good, Paul.
Paul, do you have any idea how to win the last quarter?
You win the last quarter.
Yes,
And that's what we're at in the last quarter,
Yes.
everybody. Paul versus Karen.
Let's test Paul's buzzer. Paul,
Paul.
it is working well.
Here we go. This is the question. Humpty Dumpty is commonly
Yes, Paul.
It's chocolate for Cadbury's and he fell off the wall.
Paul. That is incorrect.
Thank you for all the information on Humpty Dumpty.
Except for the pertinent bit. So the question was, Sean?
Humpty Dumpty is commonly portrayed as which food?
So the answer was...
Eggs.
Yeah. That's right. Karen. You made it anyway, Karen.
Oh, Paul.
You've won 2 premium Bankwest Best Seats for Saturday's match between West Coast and Essendon. Premium seating, food and drinks. Kaz, that's all yours.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, guys.
Good on you,
worries,
Karen.
I mean,
Sweetheart.
technically, she won the last quarter by waiting for Paul to lose the last quarter. But
Yeah,
that's
absolutely. I sat in the background and I let them do the work.
It's
That's
called
good.
doing a Bradbury.
To be honest, maybe it's the Eagles should try it.
It can't hurt. We'll give it a go.
Oh, guys, thanks so much.
Well
No
done,
worries,
Karen.
honey. Tomorrow we're going to find out who's... Oh, no, that's another competition.
Yeah, no, different competition, but we'll do another out of last quarter tomorrow.
Okay,
It's
cool.
17 to 7 on Nova.
Perth traffic.
Nova 937.
Look for the Buy West Eat Best logo and enjoy the freshest produce and delicious flavours that support our farmers. Buy West Eat Best. It's feel-good food.
Headed for a top of 19 today, partly cloudy, and then 19 tomorrow and 19 Saturday, 21 and partly cloudy on Sunday. There's no rain on the horizon until Tuesday at this stage. Ellie, what's happening on the roads?
A little bit busy now on the Mitchell southbound Whitford's Ave, Warwick Road to Reed and around Scarborough Beach Road. The Kwinana northbound still heavy around Thomas Road, but not too bad elsewhere, while Tonkin Highway is stop-start Reed Highway to Collier Road on the southbound run. Finally, it's back. WA maiden-owned high-quality dog food is now available again. Pets Tucker. Check out petstucker.com.au for your local stockist.
Thanks, Ellie.
All of our techs have been doing some work around the building, haven't they? What's happened in your
news booth?
So I turned the light switch on and I think that I entered the gates of heaven. It is so bright.
You could do surgery in there.
Literally, it's the brightest room I've ever been in. I literally...
It's so bright, Ellen could see through her skin and could see her bones.
Nathan, Nat and Sean in podcast form.
We're joined in the studio by MasterChef alum and the king of dumplings in this town, Brendan Pang.
Hey,
Pangy, how are you, buddy?
Hello, good morning.
Brendan, we've been talking about you coming in for the last couple of days, and we were actually full-on threatening the fact that we weren't going to let you in the building unless there were dumplings brought in. What's in that bowl?
Look, I've actually brought you some dumplings, and I did have to get up a bit early because the power was out last night.
Oh, really?
I was like, I was like, how are we going to make dumplings for Nathan, Nat and Sean?
So how did we do it?
Oh, well, the gas still worked. I just had to get a little...
a torch?
A lighter, yeah.
So you cooked these by iPhone phone light?
This is dedication to the cause.
Dumplings from Bumplings for you guys here.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I've got some bowls as well.
Thank you so much.
Chicken and mushroom. And I've got a little Sichuan sauce if you guys do.
Oh, that is
like
so
a bit of
fantastic.
chili oil.
I always pop into your joint down at the Sunshine Factory.
Yes, Sunshine Harvest.
And go nuts. So you've got up and done this morning because you know what? You tell the story about the power going out last night. If you had have come in, and that's a legitimate excuse, we wouldn't have bought it at all.
No.
Okay, this looks amazing. So, Brent, I've been told, because I didn't get to have one, that recently some of our staff was at a thing where you were catering and there were cheeseburger dumplings.
Oh, yes, cheeseburger bao. So we have them...
cheeseburger bao.
Yes.
I love a bao.
And we actually, it's a bit different. Like, we fry them down at Bumplings, so it's crispy on the outside.
Yum.
Nice and steamy and cheesy on the inside. So it's got the cheeseburger filling on, like, the inside of the bao.
There used to be another burger place in Perth years ago, and they were renowned for their bao burgers, and then they stopped because, and I said, why are you stopping? Because this is what people come to you for. And they said because making the bao buns is actually a very hard process. Is that right?
It is. We make the whole thing in one. So I know it's a bit of like a tacky thing, like a cheeseburger bao, but I'm all for it.
What do you mean it's tacky? It's bloody beautiful. The bun just melts into every... Oh, Sean, I can't even taste it.
It's East meets West. It's the perfect combination of two cultures. What are you talking about?
Brendan, how busy is your life from day to day, and how many people you got working for you making this come alive? Because we know that there's lines all the time, and that's been a long time, right?
And life's been good since MasterChef. I've just come back from about 6 weeks away, which my staff are like, I walked in yesterday, they were like, how's your holiday?
Oh, nice.
But no, it's been good. I've got a team of about just under 20 down in Freo. We do catering. We've got Bumplings open Wednesday to Sundays. This week's actually our last week on our current menu, which we've had for a while.
Okay. So mixing it up.
Yeah, so for those that love our Dan noodles, this is the last week that they can get it, and then we change next week.
So, can you give us a sneak peek of something that's going to be on the new menu? Sorry, I've got a mouthful of dumplings.
The chili's got me.
1,000 apologies.
The chili's got Sean. He can't talk.
There's a few different things on. So we've got like a chicken curry soup coming on, which is quite nice Sean. For winter.
Yeah. Lovely.
A crispy prawn wonton, like vermicelli salad, nice and fresh. A few different things. So
you know how everything's sort of like fusion these days, so people want to mix things like cheeseburger with Asian sort of food and stuff. Have you tried anything, a new concoction of a dumpling, and it didn't work?
Well, everyone always says, why don't you try dessert dumplings? And I'm not sure if that would work.
Okay.
Like a Coke spider in a dumpling.
Yes, or like chocolate mousse in a dumpling.
Exactly, yeah. But I have just come back from, I spent some time in Japan and Taiwan recently, and they had some like incredible food then and dumplings, and I tried all different types, like vegan dumplings.
Would you do like a lasagna dumpling? Like
you could. Well, I mean, a dumpling by definition is like you could put anything in it.
Yes.
So.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Exactly.
But over there, Brendan, eel and some kind of heart would go in there. Could you bring that back here?
Oh, I don't know how that would go with the Perth
and an eyeball, fish eyeball, perhaps.
Yeah.
So when you take a holiday like that and you're eating dumplings all over the world, is that so you can tax deduct your holiday and call it research? Is that what's going on there?
Oh, well, yeah, I am kind of working on something while I've been travelling. So,
sure. Of course he is.
That's
a lot of eating.
Good story, bro.
You said when you walked in you're looking fit as a fiddle, so you've got a passion for running at the moment.
Yeah, I did my first half marathon. Actually, this time last year I started training. I did the Perth half marathon, and then I kind of just stuck to it.
Was that a bet?
No.
A challenge. He challenged himself.
A bit. No, I think one day, like, I was just, like, quite tired and a bit, like, in the rut of, like, working and stuff, and I was like, I'm going to start running.
What do you mean? Like, so you just opened the door and ran?
Yeah, just literally.
And he came back 4 days later.
Put his apron down and bolted out the door.
House. I live in, like, quite a suburban neighbourhood, and, like, I won't drive down to the river or anything. I'll run from my house, like, through the suburbs.
Yeah, right.
And people are always like, we can see you running around. So, yeah, I open the door and
just ran. I would like to know, like, because you found a passion with running.
Yeah, I run, like, nearly, like, 60 Ks a week.
Will
now.
you do a full marathon? Is that what you're
I'd love to, yeah.
I might have this passion in me.
Yeah,
I just haven't unlocked it. I just got to open the door and just run.
Go on then.
You don't know what you're capable
now.
of.
Open the door and run. And do you want me to come back when I'm sick of it?
Oh, whenever.
I'll be back in 3 minutes.
I don't think
I'll be back after the ads and traffic.
I might have to replace you on the show.
Exactly.
Hey, Brendan, I want to know, because we were pressuring you to bring dumplings in.
Yeah.
What is the pressure like that, because you own dumplings, to bring dumplings everywhere you go?
Yes, no, look, I kind of own it now. There was a time when I was like, I need to like really please everyone and make the best dumplings. But we've been doing it for so long now that I'm quite confident in how we run it down at Bumplings.
Yep.
And now I've got like my own frozen range as well, which is awesome. So people can get those out there.
But if you're being invited to a barbecue, you're not bringing a salad. You're bringing dumplings.
You have to bring dumplings.
But it's easy. Like we make them. I was going to say my team make them as well. And we have them. I have got them in the freezer at home, so we make them fresh. And
is your freezer just full of? Do you have any ice cream? No, it's just dumplings.
Just dumplings.
What about a Bunnings snag dumpling? Like, so you've got the sausage in there, the onion, the sauce, and the mustard. Would that work?
Absolutely.
We'll
Why
make
not?
it.
We'll make it.
I will.
Okay, after you're running.
You can run it off.
So just a recap, where we can get the frozen ones from, is that Woolworths?
Yeah, so they're at Woolworths. I'm available in WA, so if people aren't sure, they can head onto my website and put their postcode in and find their closest store.
Yeah, there's one down the road from me and Nat. I think head to your website. When people have got their own website under the name, they're doing it.
Oh, yes, and you can do that too, brendanpang.com.au.
Yeah, that's it.
Look
Thank
at you go. Thank you for coming in, Brendan.
Thank you.
Now you can go for a
Appreciate
run, and we will enjoy the rest of the dumplings.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. Enjoy.
Sean can't handle the chili, though.
I'm going again, though.
I'll see you out in the streets running.
Yes, I'll see you there.
The Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
If you don't have a pool, it's always good to be friends with a person that does have
100%.
a pool. Hello, Sean.
Hello.
Sean, are you always worried about the welfare of your pool?
No, I'm not that person, but my wife is on me in a heartbeat. She's very worried about the welfare of the
Has
pool.
she organised a pool boy? Or
There was a pool cleaner many years ago, but we had cutbacks. Had staff numbers. We did a head count.
Oh, you had a head count.
Head count.
So was it only 30 staff allowed on the premises?
pool boy had to go.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm in charge of looking after the pool, and if you see it lately, it's not at its sharpest.
Lucky
note.
How much is a pool to put in usually? What's that? What's the price there?
I don't know.
Are they like 30? I'm thinking 30, 40?
50 grand.
50, Harry? What do you think? Why? Why do you know so much
I would say
about
about
pools?
50.
I used to work at a place called Austral Pool Solutions.
So,
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, buddy.
I do. Supplying to the
talk to me.
Well, supplying to the retailers and hello to the team over there, by the way.
Yeah, good day, guys.
Yeah, it is. Putting a pool in the backyard, depending if you're going for concrete or a
We're going for a nice
fiberglass. Okay, concrete, custom shape.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're looking at
80,
30, 40, 50.
And it depends on a lot on accessibility and that sort of thing.
Then you
the
go
size of the crane
the finish. Then you go
digging the
into
hole.
water features. Then if you want to throw a slide in, Nathan. Austral will hook you up with a slide.
Austral, my only place for pools.
Yeah. He also gets his bricks from there too, so that's good.
I do, Sean. So many solutions, Austral. So this is in Essex, right? Weirdly, in the UK.
Okay,
There was a couple who have just been paid out by their insurance company. This happened a year ago.
Okay.
Because I don't think the insurance company knew what to do with it.
They didn't have the form for this.
Yes. So the couple in Essex, the CCTV footage shows the fact that they live next to a farm next door, and it's a very specific farm. This farm breeds water buffaloes. The water buffaloes broke through the fence, and there was about 10 of them that were having a pool party in this people's backyard.
Nathan, they're water buffaloes.
So all these water buffaloes are jumping in. They're all taking turns jumping in, jumping out, jumping in, jumping out.
Well, I mean,
they said about $50,000 worth of damage was done.
Oh, yeah.
Was done. So it took them a year. And I'm just thinking from the insurance company's point of view, I mean, like, you don't come across that claim every day.
That's right.
That's right. That'd be a couple of meetings, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
that's it.
It's like, Harry, what does this fall under?
Act of God? Where is it? Because there's got to be something along those lines. But finding things in your pool, that would be right up the top.
Yeah.
Actually, Gary Shannon found us. Remember Gary Shannon?
Yes.
The champion of the radio industry.
He was on the news last night.
Yeah, he was.
Yes.
Talking about Rolf Harris.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he lived behind my cousin Steve, and so when he was out, we would jump the fence and jump into his pool.
Also, Gary Shannon would find you in his pool.
Right, because I I have two stories about when I found Gary Shannon in my pool.
I mean, who doesn't? All right, we want to know what you found in your pool.
Yeah, what was in the pool? And it shouldn't have been 13, 24, 10.
If it was Gary Shannon, hit us up.
Someone's going to win $150 to spend at Autobahn Mechanical. Autobahn Mechanical putting the service right back into service centres. Google Autobahn today. Plus, anyone that gets on air with us.
Of course, 10K a day in May. You could win $10,000 this very afternoon. All right, simple question. What was in the pool? Hello, Shelley.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, Shell. Are you a Richie with a pool, are you?
No, actually. I was staying at a remote hillside or cliffside hotel in Bali. We were having, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. We were having a late night swim when I was bitten by a crab.
There's a crab in the pool.
There was a crab in the pool.
The amount of cases of crabs in Bali would be high.
Plenty.
Wow.
Bitten by a crab. What a shock you must have had.
Okay, so...
Oh, absolutely. I've just been bitten by a crab. And apparently I was told by the hotel staff there's a resident crab that comes up by this cliff and obviously has a midnight swim as well.
How big was the crab? Was it erring on the bigger side?
Well, not big enough to draw blood.
Okay.
Thankfully.
And where did the crab get you?
On the heel. It's actually not the bum.
Snip it at the head.
Yeah, that's disappointing. Thank you, Shelley. Melissa's in Forestfield. Hello.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Great,
Mel.
Melissa.
Okay, talk to us. What was in the pool?
Pelican. But just the location was strange because it was 3 hours out of Perth.
So whereabouts were you?
Right in the middle of the wheat belt. So it's called Cunnanoppin and it's about half an hour before Merredin.
Yes.
So, in my grandparents' pool on their farm, timed it well because it was school holidays and we woke up and it was, being summer and Nan's like, let's go in the pool and walk out and there's a massive pelican in the pool.
Can I just say, a country kid that's not living near a beach doesn't have the tools to deal with a pelican.
No.
Because we don't really we have not seen them and we don't know what the rules are.
And we think they're going to swallow us whole.
Yeah. The first time I saw an ibis was coming down to Perth. Like, we don't have anything like that in the country.
We didn't have them in
a pelican would just be, that's a lot. Pelicans scare me a bit.
It was definitely a shock because, we were living in Perth at that stage, but we were, visiting for Nan and Pop for the school holidays. And they were, quite shocked. It made the local news for quite a while.
For quite a while.
That's like that large seal that turned
Pelican
up.
update. I love that.
It was in what was called the Ningen News. So it was in the local paper.
Oh, is that the name of the what was the paper called? Was it the Ningen News?
The
Ningen News.
You can't have been clear about that, Sean. So imagine from the Pelican's point of view, though. He's followed his GPS, got lost. And it's like, oh, what am I going to do now? There's a body of water. I'll just go and hang out there for a while.
I don't know why they chose my grandparents' pool, though, because it was always freezing. It was ridiculous.
Well, I don't know too much about pelicans, so I can't answer that question. I'm a country kid.
I mean, a penguin, yes.
Yeah.
A pelican, I don't know.
Thanks, Melissa. Let's
thanks,
go to Hayley in Byford. Hi, Hayley.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Hayley.
What was it in the pool?
I found a crocodile in my pool.
What? In Byford?
Yes. Not in Byford. Not in my pool. So when I was in the Navy up in Darwin, we had a pool on base at Larrakia there.
Yeah.
And I would often go down in the mornings for swims. And in the wet season, there was a crocodile that just kind of used to make the whole base its home.
Yes.
And, it would get in the pool and it would just kind of, nobody could do anything. Sometimes it would sit on the dock that we all launched the patrol boats off and the small ribs off, so nobody could do anything.
So where the crocodile was, you would have to avoid, yes? People.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was in the pool. So, like, we had a lap pool on base, so, like, PT and fitness and stuff.
Yeah.
And then in the wet season, when they're all just kind of, I don't know if any of you have been to Darwin, but sometimes they'll just be walking down the street, like, they'll be like, hey.
So we're talking,
so arrogant these days.
We're talking full-size crocodile, right, Hayley?
Yeah. So this was like a 25-metre proper swimming pool, and it was just, like, chilling in the pool.
He at least could do some laps. Come on.
Getting out of control.
No, I'm not. I'm pretty brave, but, I just, And, the crocodile knew us all, but we never shook hands.
We never shook hands. It did sometimes tip its hat at me in recognition.
Thanks, Hayley. Thanks, everybody. All the people we spoke to now in the running for Nova's 10K a day in May.
That's fantastic. $150 to spend at Autobarn Mechanical. Melissa finding the pelican in the pool out near Meriden.
At Cullinoppin.
Yeah.
That's not pelican country.
It's not even a swear word, is it?
The Noppin News or whatever it was.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast. Facts.
We want to send you to experience the greatest sporting rivalry. State of Origin, Queensland versus New South Wales. Wednesday, May 31 at Adelaide Oval.
This is awesome. Tomorrow we'll be drawing the ultimate winner of this, but we're going to put somebody in the running to head to Adelaide to watch a State of Origin VIP style. That's next week.
Rosanna wants to play, Natalie.
Yes,
Rosanna, want to get over to Adelaide?
I certainly do.
Yeah, you do. Rosanna, traditionally people listen to the start of things, not in halfbacks. Halfbacks, we start right in the guts and we go from there. All right?
Back half.
Have you been playing this week?
I have had a go.
How have you been going? You've been going all right?
Not good.
As long as we're all better than yesterday.
Yesterday was an abomination.
Yeah. You're going against Ashley from Kelmscott. Hi, Ash.
Hi.
Hey, Ash, do you have what it takes to win this?
I hope so.
Okay.
It's not overly confident.
Ash, you sound very quiet. Are you away from the phone? Because we're going to have to need to hear you nice and loud.
Yeah,
That's
is that better?
Oh, you're all over
much
it, mate.
better. We want you to be able to hear it. Okay. We're going to play the track. We'll give you the category. If you think you know what it is, buzz in with your name. You get it right, you take that round. Get it wrong, we'll keep going. So you can have multiple guesses at it. Let's test your buzzers, Rosanna.
Rosanna.
Ashley.
Ashley.
Perfect. It is the best of 5.
Nice and loud, girls, when you buzz in. The first thing we are listening to, and we'll need the name of, this is an advertising jingle. Let us know what company it's advertising.
Ashley.
Yes, Ash.
It's Bunnings.
It is.
Oh, it is. I was there yesterday.
Ash
Went through the
has
trade entrance and everything.
What were you doing
they
at the
said, what are you
trade?
doing here? But anyway, I
escorted you out.
Score check. Ashley, it's 1-0. Here we go with round 2.
Okay, this is a movie theme. Here we go.
To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls.
Ashley?
Yes, Ash.
Is that Mary Poppins?
No.
No.
All right, we'll keep going. Here we go.
Over stones on its way to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely.
Oh, Ashley.
Yes, Ash.
The Sound of Music.
Yes, Ash. You had the right person with Mary Poppins. That is Julie Andrews.
Could you just do a welfare check on Rosanna?
Rosanna, you still with us?
I'm still here.
Okay, Rosanna, you go for it, girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay, try.
We're going to... Okay, the next category, round 3. We need the name of this nursery rhyme.
A tissue, we all fall down.
Ashley.
Yes, Ash, for the game.
Ring a Rosie.
She's
Sweet. Sweepy deepy.
Ashley, you are now in tomorrow's draw with a 1 in 5 shot to score that VIP trip to Adelaide to watch the State of Origin. That's flights, accommodation, VIP tickets and $500 cash. Good luck tomorrow, Ash.
Thank you.
Good on you.
Well played.
Another round of halfbacks happening tomorrow.
Yes.
Loved it.
So I would like 2 people to play this time.
Yes. We've had a bit of one-on-one action lately.
Today, and yesterday, we've just had one person playing themselves.
Rosanna's hung up, but she did technically get on air. So
yes.
Rosanna and Ash also in the running for 10K a day today.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Genuinely sad news overnight to hear of the passing of Tina Turner.
Unbelievable. What an impact she had on us all.
Oh, if you've got a chance, look up some of the documentaries on Tina Turner because her life was absolutely amazing. This song that you're hearing right now was from 1984. So she had already had a career, right, before with her husband.
Yes.
It was a very abusive type.
Yeah.
And then she was sort of locked out of going to the next phase by herself. They had shut her out of record companies, everything like that. She could not get a chance. So she ends up... when she's on tour with him and people know her as Tina and Ike.
Yep.
Yes.
She's well known. She escapes the room one night when he's not there, runs over, finds refuge in a hotel with no money or anything as Tina Turner. And they're going, it's Tina Turner. She goes, I need help. I need to be saved.
And she basically had to start from scratch.
Straight
again,
from there.
from zero.
So
it's
then,
amazing.
when she was looking at doing music, she wanted to do rock. And a black woman doing rock at that time wasn't...
That was soul.
That was soul.
Yeah.
So then suddenly this song came out in 1984, and at 44 years old, she was the oldest female artist to score a #1 hit.
Yeah.
Nathan, this song in particular, if you think about the NRL, the history of the NRL, and when she put music to the NRL as a business, it just went through the roof, and this was the song. She came out and performed it.
Yeah, and so then we've had Simply the Best as well. Our personal favourite is...
Sean was talking about.
Yeah. Our personal favourite is this.
I'm your private dancer. Because that's how you dance privately.
I do only dance privately for my friends and family. Sean?
Yes.
I'm dancing for
It was
money.
interesting that she moved to Europe when she was quite young in her career, in her solo career, because she didn't think America appreciated her.
No, and she denounced her citizenship.
Yeah.
So
Jeez, what an icon.
And then remember 1985, Mad Max?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Beyond the Thunderdome, she was in that. Anyway, Tina Turner, bloody legend.
She is the very definition of an icon.
Yeah.
It's extraordinary, and, you know, the world is a little sadder without her, I reckon.
No doubt, Nat.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
The threat's been looming for years, and now it finally happened.
Oh, no.
Netflix's password update has Aussies threatening to quit the streaming service because they are enraged.
So this is the password sharing thing.
Yep.
So if you've given your mates your password.
Yep.
Yeah, you've got a couple of people on yours, been writing yours for a while, Nate.
Dude.
Did you get any messages yesterday?
No, they'll be getting messages soon because you just got everyone will get an email yesterday, or if you went to log on from a fixed device, not a mobile device, say your TV, and just sharing one, then a prompt would have come up and said, "Is this the primary residence for this thing?" Oh, and you have to sort of like fill out a.
So what if
click a thing.
the other people?
I know.
What if they got to that first?
Then you can go back and change that in your account when you go online to do it.
What happens if you haven't got control over yours like mine?
What if they've changed your password?
Yeah, they can't. They have to be able to. They won't. They shouldn't be able to get into your thing because there's a 4-digit code. But so now it's going to alert them to their IP address being used.
Yep.
So that's what it's all about, is your IP address. I think it's so stupid, this thing as well, because they're saying in theory that if you've got a holiday home as well, then you have to buy an account for that home.
Yeah.
Whereas that's ridiculous.
That
because
is ridiculous.
Me, my mum and dad, we share it, and it's $22. We got the highest one, which gives you 4 accounts.
Yeah.
So we're paying for 4 accounts.
Yeah, that's right.
So why does it matter that the 4 people live in that house or not? Because mum and dad could be paying $7.99 for one account.
Yeah.
You know, but no, we're paying more. So
yeah, totally get it.
So I rang Dad yesterday and said to Dad, well, what we're going to have to do is, and this is the option, you can just add one more user on for $7.99, and that user can live at another IP address.
Well, then isn't that what it costs for one? Didn't you say?
Yeah, but the $7.99 will show ads, so that's
Right.
the
I see what
lowest
you're saying.
tier.
Yeah, right.
What about if you move back in with them?
Yeah, that's the obvious solution.
To be honest, Sean,
Anyone think about it?
Although
it is
they don't have to
saving.
do that.
It is saving more than $7, $8.
Because you've got a spare room, they could move in with you.
That's it.
Yes,
Absolutely.
there's so many options on the table. Options for people moving forward have become quite small, though. Katie Lamb, Amy Carter, and my cousin Meg, because they all share ours.
Your cousin Meg has so many investment properties.
Yeah, she's great.
And why is she using your...
Because you can.
That is the answer.
Because you can.
That is the answer. Who's going to argue with that one?
And Meg has all of mine.
I mean, you can stop that with one sweep of password change.
Well, it's all going to be fixed this week, but I mean, you know what? Like people like Meg and like
the free
Katie
ride's
and
over,
and like Amy, like you know what I mean? Like if you've been enjoying a free ride, why make a ruckus?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you can get all your streaming services for free from someone, why not?
Hey, speaking of free rides, I had a mate I was talking to at the footy last Friday night footy.
Oh, sorry, Katie Lamb just texted me.
She just text you?
Yeah, I'll move in with you. I can't pay for Netflix.
Good idea, Katie.
I mean, she's solutions focused. Well done, Katie.
Free ride's not over then. Yeah. I was talking to him about upcoming school holidays and what they're doing.
Yes.
We're off to Bali for the first time in 4 years, and he was telling me exactly the same. So, in terms of a free ride, he works FIFO situation, and he's a business owner that goes away for it.
Yes. And
he was saying that because of that, you know, he's away quite a lot, and with school holidays coming up, then his missus will organise something to take the kids. So they'll go to Bali. They went to Fiji.
Oh, fun.
They went to over to Queensland, over to Gold Coast, and did all that kind of stuff. And all those times, unbeknown to him until later on down the track, did he realise that his wife's great mate was coming to all of it.
What?
And he was paying for the accommodation.
So she was just freeloading and getting a free holiday by going along. And the justification, the wife's like, well, we're paying for it anyway. So what does it matter if there's one person or two people sharing the room?
So I went to the Gold Coast, and then it wasn't till Friday night when I was having the chat. So he goes, I only found out this the other day. I said, talking about the Gold Coast. Yeah, I'd like to go back up there with the kids because I missed the opportunity. Oh, yeah, no, but we already did that stuff. I did it with Nat. You know, she came with me. And
so has he
what
stopped
do you mean?
it? Has he stopped it?
Yeah, he's put a line in it. No more freeloading.
Right. We're talking about free rides, everybody. Have you enjoyed a free ride that lasted a while? Maybe yours is coming to an end. Are you one of those people that are vampiring off of several streaming accounts right now?
If you're the person who's providing the free ride and you need us to help you break up with them, we're here to help too.
Free rides that are currently happening or ones that have sadly come to an end is what we're talking about. We're going to give somebody something free that we love. We love the B Store.
We do.
Yeah, $300 to spend there. They've got the best stuff. Experience shoes that love you back at bstore.com.au.
All right, we're talking free rides. Hit us up.
Sam, hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Sam.
Hi, Sam. Tell us what you just told us before.
One of my best friends, Mikhail,
It's a very generic name. There's not many of them around.
Hi, Mikhail.
He has been using this girl's Netflix account. She stayed over his house one time. It was like a one-night stand kind of thing.
Yeah. How long ago?
Like about 4 years ago. And so, Brittany, if you're listening...
and so every time they watch what comes up?
Yeah, so every time you turn on his TV, it just says Brittany.
I mean, that's nice that he hasn't forgotten Brittany.
And he's got a girlfriend now, so every time...
Great work, Mikhail, if you can get it. Freebies. Tomo's in Joondalup. Hello.
Morning, how are you?
Hey, Tomo. Did you get a freebie? What happened?
Yeah, so I used to sell cars for a living, and as part of my package, I was given a fuel card to use, and I left the company, but that fuel card continued to work for about a year and a half afterwards.
Oh, Tomo, that's an awesome free. That's a literal free ride.
That's amazing. I mean, we all panic over the
price of petrol.
Oh, Tomo, so that would have been such a thrill. You'd tell everybody that existed about that, but how did you find out that it ended?
Well, when I left, they didn't ask for the card back, so I thought, I'll just try that. So I kept on trying it until one day it just expired.
That would have been a punch in the guts.
Yeah, wouldn't it? Oh.
When you've been getting something for free for a while and then suddenly it ends, it's like you're like...
But I'm into
it. How rude.
How rude, exactly. Good on you, Tomo. Thank you. Katrina, hello.
Yes, hi.
Okay. All right, Katrina, talk to us about your free ride.
Yeah, it hasn't actually ended, so I've given you my middle name so they don't figure out who I am.
Okay,
Oh,
great.
good.
Yes, savvy.
Katrina, tell us.
Yes, so I use the gym. So I've been going to this gym for like 5 years. But 3 years ago, like my student ID expired because I finished my master's in 2020. But I've still got my student gym membership. It's saving about $400 a year, and they never ask me to check the student ID every time they renew it.
This is unbelievable because if
Yes.
they ever question you, you just say firmly, right to their face, I'm a student of life.
It's every 6 months I get an email saying like, oh, okay, like you can renew it on your current membership. Just come in.
Yes.
But when you come in, you have to physically come in and do the health check. And I just panic every time because I'm like, oh my God, what is it that
you
the
have to be
health check?
face to
They
face.
ask me to see my ID, and my ID is a photo taken from like, God knows,
All the
I
years
don't
ago.
look the same at all. They probably don't even think it's me in the photo, but it's been 3 years and it's like, I can't stop now.
Oh, my God, can I tell you,
Australia,
when
that's so
I
good.
was doing design at Curtin University, all of the design students, we got 20% student discount from Jackson's
Yeah, great.
art and drawing supplies.
Yep.
So it was probably 4 years, 3 or 4 years after that, I was still getting the student discount because they knew me by face. And then one day they said to me, hey,
Have you not graduated
have you
yet?
not graduated? I said, no, I graduated a while ago. And they told me off.
Mr. Jackson came out and
I
said,
know.
that's naughty.
Naughty boy.
Thanks, Katrina, as we'll call you. Alyssa's in Melville. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Alyssa.
All right, Alyssa, talk to us. What's your free ride?
So I'm one of the leeches. Pretty much since yesterday, I wasn't paying for any of my streaming services. Now I have to pay for Netflix.
Yes, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel like I should be suing for emotional damage. I mean...
So who have you
I've got
been free
used to
riding
certain
off?
life. So my dad for a couple of them, my boss for majority of them actually, and one of my friends for her Disney account.
Okay, so you got
I've got like a
Disney?
full network.
What have you got?
everything.
What else
Got
you got?
everything.
Lisa? You got everything. Got them
So
all
you got Disney, yes?
Yeah, Disney. Yeah, I've got Binge, Stan, Amazon.
Yeah.
I mean Netflix,
Apple
obviously.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
Gee, you've done well.
Yeah, I've
Lisa.
done well.
Yeah.
No, but now
Yeah.
having to pay for it. So remember, Netflix is the only one that's cracking down on
Yes.
this password sharing. So that's the
So
only one
far.
that seems to be in jeopardy at the moment.
For now.
For now,
For
yeah,
now.
that's a start.
You can get the cheapest account, which is $7.99 per month, but you do have to watch ads.
Nathan works in their call centre part-time.
I really studied this. You know they're infringing on my rights here.
Which one did you have to pay for? How much did you pay yesterday? What did you sign up for, Alyssa?
Oh, I mean, I'm a budget girl. I got the cheap Netflix
cheap
for
one,
like
yeah.
$7.99. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bargain base. Yep. Nice work.
All right. Well, there's some great examples of free rides
and
there, Sean.
everybody we spoke to is in the running for Nova's 10K a day in May.
Oh, another free ride.
Yeah, $300 to spend at the B Store. Experience shoes that you love back at bstore.com.au. The fact that Katrina's getting away with a gym membership
Yep.
for so long.
And using a fake name.
It really
Her middle
inspires
name.
me.
If anybody works at a gym and somebody with a middle name Katrina comes
Just
in.
narrow it down.
The jig is up.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Nova's 10K a day in May.
Oh my God, 10K a day in May. A guaranteed 10K winner every weekday.
Here we go. Time to put some people in the running for $10,000 with Nova's 10K a day in May. There could be $10,000 richer this very day.
It could be for Lee in Rockingham. Lee, what would you do with 10 large?
At the moment, I need a bit of a holiday, so I think that's where that's going.
That's well
Really,
spent.
Life's getting on top of you, is it, Lee?
Oh, not really, but who doesn't need a holiday?
Yeah, no, we're here.
Oh, no,
where do
yeah.
you want to go? What's the ultimate?
I'm thinking Europe at the moment.
Yeah, lovely.
No, it's getting colder, so I've got to
I
head
know,
back
that
into
European
the sunshine.
summer's called,
Yeah.
isn't
those
it?
prices.
Yeah.
So exciting when you're going away and you're packing a scarf.
Yes.
Scarves, jackets, gloves.
No, you won't be. She's just going to the European summer.
Oh, the summer.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
It'll
Lee,
be bikinis and boardies all the way,
exactly,
maybe.
exactly. Straight to the Greek islands, eh?
Oh, hello.
good luck, Lee.
Ali, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi,
Ali.
Ali. What do you want to spend 10K on?
Firstly, I think my phone bill, because I've been ringing Nova so many times. but
Surely on a package. You're on a package, surely.
yeah, that's it. And Nathan, on the Gemini spoke to the other day, so I'm back.
Oh, that one. We're a bit scared of you.
That one.
That was the day we were discussing how, Geminis are undateable, and Ali kind of proved it.
So Ali's obviously exhausted all the men in here.
Yep.
And she needs to go to another place and find some more.
Exactly, man, exactly.
No, $10,000. What are you going to do, Ali?
I'll firstly just help family a little bit, and then, just like the other lady, go on a holiday to Europe, I think, just to get away.
Yeah. Good on you, Ali.
Yeah.
Good luck,
You're in the
mate.
running, Ali. Good luck. And
thank you so much.
No worries,
to finish
baby.
off, Mel in Brigadoon. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Mel.
Melly.
I just assume everybody that lives in Brigadoon has a horse. Is that you?
No.
Wow, we found the only
Missed opportunity.
horseless girl in Brigadoon. So, Mel, I'm guessing you'd buy a horse with the $10,000?
Yeah, a little pony. No.
that'd be nice.
What do you want?
Probably just a guilt-free shopping spree.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, that'd be
That's a
next
bit of
level,
fun.
wouldn't it?
Bit of fun.
Yeah.
Do you have a taste for the really high luxury brands like the Louis Vuittons and your Gucci's and your Pradas?
No, I'm an ex-mining girl.
You know what?
You're a
It is
practical
so,
girl.
High vis.
it is
New
so
high vis.
good if you don't have that
Yes,
want or
I
need
don't-
in
I
you.
don't have that.
don't have it either.
No.
And we're getting off very cheaply.
Yes, I know. It's so good.
And this
I'm
thing
all about
called
sales.
life.
No, you could like hire a stylist and just get them to take you shopping and come home with a whole new wardrobe. How good would
That's
that
a
be?
great idea.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
All
that's
right.
sweetie.
Good luck. Could get the phone call back this afternoon from Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. Someone's going to win 10K.
Yeah.
Could be you.
Only a week to go.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
We'll have the Gov on the show tomorrow.
Yeah. Also, we'll be doing halfbacks, the last round of halfbacks.
Yes.
'Cause
Someone's
we're
going to
have a
win the
major
trip
winner.
to Adelaide
Yeah.
tomorrow.
That's an amazing prize. Last quarter will be back.
Oh, how
as
do you win
well.
that?
Oh, that's
So
right.
to win the last quarter now.
And what's the prize? Eating food and drinks in a comfortable chair at Optus.
Yeah. Also, there's a football match going on, but that's a minor concern.
Keep it down.
Food and
Natalie.
drinks, comfortable chair, Optus.
Ross, hello.
When they obviously booked the promotion, Eagles were doing a little bit better.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Hey,
week
no,
was
no.
that? They've won 3 out of the last 36.
Hey, they beat Greater Western Sydney this year. We had a win this year. Let's not forget.
Sean, what I tell you about the Eagles at the moment, don't bring in statistics.
Sorry.
They do not want statistics.
No, that's a fair call.
Another 10 grand to Savo. That'll make it $190,000.
Massive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Hey Ross, we were in here talking about who, if anyone that we work with, has a secret OnlyFans account. My guess was you.
Get out of
Because
it.
you'll do anything for money.
Not that you're having an account to watch people's that you were doing.
That you're creating an account.
Yeah. Someone did once set up a fake account of me on Grindr.
Was it
Pretty sure it's probably our boss.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.